is Hilda, an advocate with the firm of Manicha and Company Advocates. Joined the firm last year. Among other things, I handle a variety of instructions in conveyancing and property law. I talk about conveyancing and property law. I mean securitization of immovable property. In this regard, we receive a variety of instructions from our clients who are banks, financial institutions, and individual clients. In securitization of these documents, we go up to the point of perfection of the documents. Perfection of these documents. These documents include charges, debentures, among other documents. When we receive instructions from banks, we prepare contracts, being the charges and the debentures and other documents, to facilitate disbursements of loan facilities afforded to various borrowers by the banks. We, among other things, invite the borrowers to our offices. We explain to them what the contract entails. We also have new land laws. We have the Land Registration Act, we have the Land Act, which took effect last year. Among some of the provisions which we have in the new laws is consents, where a person owns property and they are married, their spouse must also be invited to the office to consent to the creation of the charge documents. We also prepare documents for individual clients. There could be sale agreements, there could be transfers, so we are not restricted to acting for banks only. Once we perfect the documents, which is registration, we forward the documents to the banks, and the banks disperse the facilities to the borrowers. If a person wants to buy property in their capacity as an individual, they could approach the firm. The firm will act for them as a purchaser. As a purchaser's advocate, we are supposed to conduct due diligence. By due diligence means conducting searches on the property at the lands offices to make sure that the property is registered in the name of the purported vendor, that is the person selling to you as a purchaser. We will then go ahead to prepare a sale agreement, but where a vendor has already prepared a sale agreement, it has to come to us as a purchaser's advocate to approve, to make sure that the provisions contained in the agreement are for the benefit of not only the purchaser but also of the vendor. Among the things we require to effect the transfer of the property from the vendor to the purchaser are original title documents and the transfer documents, which are called completion documents. We also have a completion period within which the documents must have been interchanged between the parties and the payment of the purchase price paid. You need to get a loan from the bank. You just approach the bank. You fill out a loan application form. Once you fill out the loan application form, if you instruct the bank that you want us to act for you in the securitization of the documents, we receive instructions from the bank and prepare the charge documents, and then we will invite you to our offices to explain to you what the contract between you and the bank entails, because in essence it means creating a charge in favor of the bank for the amount, for whatever loan amount you are taking from the bank, to facilitate the loan being released to you, and the title will be used as a security to guarantee repayment of the loan you have taken with the bank. If you are taking the facility for personal development, that is an equity release, where you use your title as security, but the money is, after the perfection of the documents, the money is released to your account for your own personal use or development. Where you are taking a facility from the bank and the money, part of the loan proceeds, are being used to facilitate payment of the purchase price, we'll issue something called a professional undertaking to the vendor's advocates, guaranteeing them that on registration of the title in your name, that the money which will be released by the bank will be paid to the vendor or the vendor's advocate's accounts. We also have a number of diaspora clients, and the rule is still the same. We will take our time to explain to our clients through email. We explain to our clients via telephone conversations where a person in the diaspora is in a Commonwealth country, like the United Kingdom. Then when they are signing the contract documents, they need their signatures to be witnessed by a notary public because their signatures are recognized in Kenya. We then go ahead with perfection of the documents, which is registration of the documents. We also have clients in United States. The same rules apply, where they will go to a Kenyan embassy because the United States is not in the Commonwealth, is not among the Commonwealth countries. They go to the Kenyan embassy in the United States, and they will have their signatures, which they'll have signed to the contract with the bank, witnessed, and return the same to us. We proceed to perfection, which is registration of the document.